Good morning, everybody. I'd like to just explain certain information to some of my relatives because I can't talk to them and I'm probably going to have to speak to them in person. So, when I was very young, I had a relative that is known as George Gatchen. He's my grandfather. He had a name that he had to have changed. His name was originally John George Trump. Most of his ideas that the Trumps originally came from was the Mandracula family. That's Mandruccia family, which is related to the Gita family in Italy. I had scaled a business in most of these Ivy League schools with relatives of mine, William and Dan, from my family, and I designed concepts that you guys are committing patent infringements on. So when I designed these concepts, they were already predestined or predetermined. They were AICPA compliant, and not only were they AICPA compliant, they were compliant with the IFRS, which is the International Financial Reporting Standards, which is done in Europe. Most of these companies that I designed or that I'm going to build now to scale, which I already did, I did 13 businesses of 22 models of concepts that I already designed. So most of your patents and most of your ideas and most of these companies like Google and Microsoft, you have taken from, not from me, you have taken from my relatives. And we don't like it anymore. So the Alpha and Omega was built, just like Oranz. Oranz was built as well. Those are the two big companies that I designed when I was a teenager to adulthood. So some of you guys need to explain to me, and whether you want me to go into court, in which I'm seriously saying this in the nicest way possible, I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to take you to tax court, not only in the United States, but also in Europe. And I'm going to have every union representative list off every patent, every liability infringement that you guys did during this pandemic. You guys created a vaccine that you had no right to build in the first place. You're trying to depopulate the earth, which I do not tolerate at any point. Orange is a pharmaceutical and health insurance company mixed with pharmaceutical properties. Most of your ideas, Merck, Pfizer, you're taking from the original founders of my family. And we don't like it anymore. And whether it's a day, it's a week, it's a month, I will take you to tax court and I will embarrass you. Because you don't have the concepts. The other thing I'm going to say too, especially to the FDA and as well as certain federal government entities, you to me, as a person of the United States, when we're a republic, just like England was originally a monarchy and it becomes a republic as well, you're embarrassing my relatives. Do you think I want to go on this video system of YouTube and be nice? I'm not going to be nice. So this blockchain, Vanguard, BlackRock, you stole John George Trump's patent license, hedge fund license. And I'm not going to tolerate that behavior because you took my hedge fund license and you're making a mockery of me. And I'm going to go to your headquarters and shut you down because you don't deserve anything. And if the FDA does not do that, if your FDA compliance, which is you know what federal government organization known as the Bureau, if you do not do this, I'm going to file indictments and lawsuits for the rest of existence because I do not like this behavior. And most of my relatives do not tolerate the thing like genocide and the thing like threatening. You do not threaten people like me. So my suggestion to you guys is you guys either going to have to come to my house or get me on a plane. And you're going to have to show my relatives some respect. And if I say, as God is my witness, as Lord Al-Halim as my witness, as Yahweh as my witness, I will not stop until they get every dime back. You want to, this Las Vegas incident, just like these regular incidents in the government, it's an embarrassment. You CISC people, you're an embarrassment to the entire country, and it goes for the rest of those people in Europe. And you people are all going to get fired and indicted. Because I'm not the person to play games with. So I'm being very, very nice with you guys when I say this. There will be indictments. You will go to prison. Thank you guys. Have a great day.